Most people think they know the new 2025 Toyota Tacoma Trailhunter, but tonight I'm showing you hidden features and Easter eggs Toyota doesn't even put in the brochure. Stick around, because I guarantee you'll learn something new. This Trailhunter is a rolling light show, factory bed lighting, approach lights, even adjustable headlights, integrated light bar, fogs that switch amber to white, and I added aftermarket pods. These are aux beam pod lights with ditch light side shooters. I've got always on Raptor lights and rear rigids, all cleanly wired through Toyota's aux switches, no relays needed. Now the first feature you may not know about that's hidden is that if you walk up your Tacoma at night, the bed seating lining will turn on by itself and light up like Christmas. The bed seating lining is one of the best features of the 2025 Toyota Tacoma. The entire bed is lit up, you can see everything. Combined with my rear rigid lights, it provides for great work lights and nothing sneaking up on you. And if you notice, I've got 360-degree lighting all around this Trailhunter. I love that. Now I'm going to demonstrate how you can angle your headlights. This is very useful for towing. It's pretty simple, just turn the knob to where you want your headlights. Alright, let's jump into the light bar and fog lights. This is the switches for them both. If your fog lights are on, the light bar will remain off. When you switch your headlights to high beams, the fog lights will automatically turn off and the light bar will activate, but only if you've manually turned it on beforehand. If you're using automatic high beams and the light bar is active, the system will switch to low beams and turn off the light bar when an oncoming vehicle is detected. If your fog lights were engaged, they will turn back on. Is with Android Auto, you can get OnX Offroad directly on this massive 14-inch display. So you can see I'm here at the lake, and this is awesome for when you go off-road. You don't have to be looking at your phone or anything like that. You've got this massive display with OnX Offroad right here. So here's another feature that you may not know about, is that you can set your dash to show the locking rear differential and your tilt and angle of your Tacoma when you're off-roading. Now, one thing about the pre-wired auxiliary switches here, these are the Raptor lights, and they are always on. You want to go check out my pre-wired auxiliary switch playlist to learn everything you ever wanted to know about the pre-wired switches. Now, this switches up your rear inverter to 120 volts AC. Now this 2400 watt inverter is a game changer. I literally peeled off my dealer decal with a heat gun while it was plugged in here. And the crazy thing is, I'm charging a 12 volt battery, my original 2018 TRD Sport OEM battery, to use with my rear winch and charge it while driving down the road. That's insane. Have you ever wondered what this was for? It's for trash. Hang it right there. There you go. Did you know that your Tacoma can drive itself? Look, Mom, no hands. For 30 seconds at a time, it'll use lane tracing if you have your cruise control set. It's another insane thing on the 2025 Tacoma. Now, I've got a semi passing me. My feet is off the brake and gas, and I've got no hand, just driving itself. These Billy Bar Molle panels sure can haul rear overlanding gear without compromise. I highly recommend them. I'm going to switch this to sport mode, eco normal, and then sport. Gives you a red ambient background. I'm going to lower the window just a bit. And then I'm going to just lay it to it, let this traffic get on down the road a little bit, and then I'm going to get it up to 80 fast. All right, here we go. Now listen to this snorkel. This thing feels like a V8. My dad had a full-size Silverado with a V8 in it. I knew what it felt like. And this thing feels like that. It's got some power. That hybrid combined with a 4-cylinder turbo really gives this thing some power. I'm telling you, all the naysayers out there are wrong who don't understand this truck. If you're into Tacomas, this channel is for you. We cover it all: mod installs, real-world testing, electrical walkthroughs, dealership pricing, even recall updates. All Tacoma, all the time. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss a thing. Off-road is where the Trailhunter really shines. Crawl control makes creek crossings and rocky climbs effortless. This truck thinks ahead of you. Let's put this in the drive. You can see right now we're in 2 high. I'm going to switch it to 4 high. You can see it flashed for a second, and now we're at 4 high. Now I'm going to go to neutral, put it in 4 low. Maximum speed on 4 low is around 10 miles an hour. You can see I'm already in 4 low. Now here for multi-terrain select, you click this button and you can switch between auto, sand, mud, and rock. Now when you're down here, let's go ahead and switch this into drive. Now let's go to crawl control. You can see we're in crawl control, and by changing this selector will determine your speed on crawl control. Just get your hands off the gas and the brakes and just let it do its job. All right, and see, I'm not doing anything and it's crawling. All right, now the weird thing is, put it in reverse, it will crawl in reverse. That's slick. So let's do this, put this back in drive. Let's take it off crawl control, push the button. You see crawl deactivated. And then of course, the locking rear differential, you put that on, the locking rear differential comes on. That can get you out of some tight spots. It synchronizes both rear wheels to get you out of a sticky situation. Stabilizer bar, you click that and it will disconnect your sway bar, give you more articulation, and you won't be jostled around as much going off-road. Now let's get ourselves out of 4-wheel drive. So the first thing you want to do, go ahead and reconnect the sway bar. It's back to normal. Next thing you want to do is switch this to neutral, and we're going to change it to 4 high. We're in 4 high, and you can see it turned off the locking rear diff automatically. And then we're going to put it in drive, and then we'll just go ahead and put it into 2 high, normal highway driving, and we're back to normal. So this right here is why you want a Tacoma off-road. The wide profile like a Tundra or a full-size truck just isn't going to cut it. It just won't fit. That is too close. Look at this. That is just way too narrow. Perfect for a Tacoma and a Jeep, but not a full-size truck. It's just not happening. So if you can see right here, this is SOS. Now by default, if you're in an accident, if you have the safety connect, by default, if you buy a 2025 Tacoma or brand new Tacoma, 4th gen, if you're in an accident, it automatically contact the police and emergency services for you. But if you push this button, that's all you got to do. It's not complicated. If you need help, just push the SOS button. Of course, this up here, lights inside, thinking about getting some Miso Customs map lights here and a dome light. This opens up your rear window. If you have a digital mirror in your 4th gen Tacoma, it includes Home Link, and you can open and close your garage door from a button. And it's got 3 places here for garage doors. If you've got 1, you just use this one. If you have 2, you can use this one, and this one will control my other garage door. And I don't have a 3rd garage door, but if you had one, this is where you would use it. And it's fairly simple to set up. With this, you can adjust your mirror settings, because you can see I've got my Rome case sitting back there on my billy bars, and you can adjust it up and down to where you want it. You can hit that and it'll switch it over, so you can switch it over the left or right. If you wanted to switch it back and forth from left to right, push this button again, push that again. You can see it even tilted at an angle if you want. So this one, you can zoom in or zoom out. Let's take a look at the cameras. So by default, if you're in park and you push the camera, you'll get a 360 view. If I put it in drive, it automatically switches to the front. Put it in reverse, you see reverse, And here you can actually see what's going on here. So if you're off-roading, it automatically switches to this. So in reverse, you'll see the rear and you'll see your sides. You'll still see your tilt and angle, and you can switch between cameras here. And this is great, especially off-roading, because you can actually see what's right there in front of you and in correlation to your tires. Let me turn that off. So here, this is perfect for when you're hauling a trailer. You can actually see down both sides, and over here, this helps me park easily. I can park easily with this section over here on the right. This is your truck bed contents. There's a rear view, front view, and then this is the front view. Same thing, but you're going towards the front. You can actually see on both sides very well. So it gives you a great area for being able to see what's there if you're about to hit a rock or something like that. Let's put this in the drive. If you had a trailer hooked up, you could easily see down on the hitch to see if everything's secure or not. That's really nice. And of course, you got the complete field of view back there. This is a really good setup, and if you just want to click that, you can see your complete and total surroundings. So over here, you see what's going on over here, directly to the rear. Over here on this side, if you got any obstructions, anything close to, so you can actually come through here and see that. It's pretty slick. That's the complete camera setup. And of course, this is a trailer. I don't have one hooked up yet, but you can see there car hauler is selected. I actually towed a car in this Trailhunter before, and that's what it's detecting right there. But I do have my utility trailer there that I am going to do a complete and total video dedicated to trailers. Here's another hidden feature that's on your doors. It's Molle panels, and you can use Molle panel accessories and just mount anything to it. You can see here I got a walkie-talkie on a pouch. I've got straps going through the Molle panels. I've got another pouch here that you can mount through here. So it's pretty versatile what a Tacoma can do. Toyota hid some wild Easter eggs in here. Lower left windshield, Morse code spilling out bad ASS trucks. Secret cubby, QR code for Tacoma parts, and Morse code for accessory ready. Left headlight bracket, a taco climbing a taco. Right side GPS coordinates. Straight to Mount Rainier and Tacoma's backyard. So there you have it, hidden features, Easter eggs, and off-road tech that make the Trailhunter one of the coolest Tacomas ever built. Subscribe and check out my Prewired Aux playlist to help you wire up your own Tacoma. Until next time, this is Smoky Mountain Taco, out. If you like that video, be sure to subscribe, share, like, and hit that notification bell, and we will see you next time.